They told us that our hero has played his trump card. He doesn't know how to go on. We're clinging to his charm and determined smile, but the good old days are gone.
In the 16th century, the world was divided into two great nations, Spain and Portugal. So they made the deal that Spain should conquer left and Portugal right. But what Spain wanted was to reach these islands in the Philippines called Spice Islands. But they couldn't go in right direction. So they had to go past America. Spain wanted to go to the Spice Islands because they had a lot of spices. So King Charles I of Spain ordered a crew to get there. The commander of this crew was Ferdinand Magallanes of Portugal. Another important person was Juan Sebastián Elcano, that commanded the ship that returned home, that was the Victoria. Also, there was an Italian writer called Antonio Pigafetta, and also Enrique of Malaysia, the slave of Magallanes, and an entire army. In total, 2070, and only 18 the ships were the Trinidad, the Santiago, the Concepcion, the San Antonio, and the Victoria. A total of 5 ships. The trip started the 20th of September of the 1519. The ships sailed to the Canary Islands through the Atlantic Ocean and to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. But then the Santiago sank and the San Antonio sailed back home. And then they reached a strait that they called the Strait of Magallanes. Finally, they reached the Pacific Ocean, and then they reached the Philippines. They made an alliance and they fought for the boss. But in that fight, Magallanes died, and Enrique disappeared. So they returned to the ships and wanted to go back home. The Concepcion went in fire, and the Trinity was captured by the Portuguese. But the Victoria managed to escape and returned back home. The 8th of September of 1522, the Victoria appeared in Sevilla. But what the survivors didn't know is that they had done the first travel around the world.
Say it ain't so, Joe, please. Say it ain't so. That's not what I want.